Hello, hello. It's the morning again. Day 3 of work days. I think this is day 6 of coronavirus. Man, just thinking about it, we actually heard that we're getting locked down until the end of April. Like, it used to be that when we get to end of March, I would assume that I'll be returning back to work, but no. End of April is quite a long time, and who knows, it might go even further back with that. With all sirens going off, it's a pandemic, it's a disaster. But I guess I have to work through that. So today is going to be a little bit of a book club after work. So I guess this is considered like a big day. Hopefully everything goes well. I don't imagine that'll be too difficult. I think people just naturally like to talk about what they like to talk about. So, I can just let them discuss away at that. So other than that, I will hope to also do some exercise as usual. Yeah, I haven't been exercising in the last few days, but I think there is some dance classes that are being streamed. I should probably get into those because that's probably the thing that I would like to do. And it's not too bad dancing around here, so it seems a fairly good idea. Maybe I'll reserve one for Friday. I think there's one on Friday, which is being streamed by this Choreo Studio. But yeah, I guess just a short update this morning. I'll let you know how the book club goes later today. So I'll see you later. Alrighty, as per usual, still got some of those leftover ribs and Brussels sprouts. Ribs are so good. Alright, so the book club happened today. Not so bad, not so bad. I think it was kind of interesting. It was a bit short, I guess, which is surprising. I don't know. I guess sometimes you kind of feel like things can be awkward in a moment, or you can kind of feel like time goes on a little bit longer, but actually, surprisingly, there was quite short of time, 1 hour for around 8 people who showed up. I guess like once you go around for introductions and maybe just like warming up for a discussion, it can be quite short, so it was kind of nice. It was interesting to hear what other people thought about the book. I mean, it's kind of what I expected because obviously everyone kind of over-indexes certain sources of influences over others. Since there's actually 6, certainly people have different opinions about how each one goes. Like for instance, me, I'm very kind of independent person, so to speak. So I would over-index on personal sources of influence. I think some people feel like they need a lot of good social influences, and something people think the structural influences can be very important. And obviously, the book says that all 6 of them are essential to this. So those are the 6 things that you need to drive change, which is quite fascinating, I think, because if you look at certain things, like people can kind of give powerful moving speeches and really influence a lot of people without actually influencing all 6 sources. But I guess having all 6 sources is really what drives the force. I think at a time like this, when you look at coronavirus, obviously people will look towards structural change or structural influences, because that's just what really enables people to actually do the things that is necessary to stop the spread of the virus. Because there are 2 sources from each source, you can think of structural in terms of ability and motivation. And closing down businesses, I said, would be really the motivation behind stopping people from going out and spreading virus. I mean, you're not really motivated to go outside anymore if all your businesses are closed. You can't sit down in a restaurant. You can't get a haircut. You really got nothing better to do but than to stay at home. Or their influence in other areas by not giving them the ability to actually go out there to hang out socially. So you kind of stem some sources of influence from social or maybe personal. And another thing that people look toward government is giving people the ability to stay at home. For instance, the stimulus package. Some people, they have no way that they can stay at home without actually going out to make some money because they need to support themselves. But if the government can actually provide some ability for them to stay at home and not go to work by giving them cash at hand, for instance, this gives them the ability to stay at home structurally. But I think looking at each of the other things, they kind of play into each other somewhat, but really social might be, I think, the main reason why a lot of people are not coming staying at home, because really the people around them, they want to hang out, I guess a lot of people look towards young people, as example, because they go to the beach, they go out, they feel like the virus does not affect them. And this kind of behavior kind of feeds upon themselves. As one person is going out, you don't want to miss out, so everyone else wants to show up as well. This is something key to each individual, because some people, they do have jobs that can actually have the ability to stay at home. Some people, their jobs are considered essential, so they have to go out there to work, which is kind of unlucky for them in a sense. The motivation for yourself, it can be different for everybody as well, right? Obviously, people who are single, typically they have really little motivation to stay at home because they're not going to It's horrible to say, but if they live by themselves, they're really not going to impact people who they love and care about because there's no one at home, which is easy for them to spread the virus to. Some people are highly motivated to stay at home because they have their parents, for instance, who are more prone to being attacked by disease. So that was actually a main conversation, I think, just talk about coronavirus. Yeah, I think that was a book club done all right. So I talk a lot near the end of the day, I think. A little bit tired. I don't know if I'll edit this video today. I might do it tomorrow, but I'll see you later.